Let's actually look at the ban list. Okay, let's look at the ban list. Upcoming Forbidden Limited List updates. Okay, February 6th. Cards to be forbidden. Union Carrier. Okay. Why are they banning Union Carriers? Is people actually using this card? Well, I personally I don't use this card. I used this card before in Adamantipator's, but even though I still play Adamantipator's, I don't use Union Carry anymore because I don't want to play the the Buster brick. I don't want to play a Garnet in my deck, so I don't really use Carrier anymore. But yeah, it probably should be forbidden. But I'm just curious why they decided to ban this card now because I don't think this card is seeing a lot of play, and also same for Totally Awesome. I think both cards aren't actually seeing a lot of meta play. Well, they are strong cards, but I don't think I don't know why they would choose to ban these two cards now. I think Toad is probably fine at 1. Union Carrier is yeah, it's fine if it is banned, but I think Toad is fine at 1. I don't really see a reason to ban that card. Or maybe they're just preemptively banning them before they release Sprite cards. Yeah, probably that's probably the reason. Yeah, it's probably future proof for Sprite. And even like tier elements. Otherwise, I don't really see a reason to ban. I think it's same for a grass because I know that grass is being semi-limited. It's probably also because they're going to release tier, and they don't want people to use grass of tier. Yeah, grass is limited to 2. Yeah, that's probably because of tier. And Tikbu to 2. Yep, that is very good. I think all floodgates should be at 2. Shifter at 2, that's really good. I mean, Shifter ends a lot of turns by its own. Decks like Fluonaries could play it, and if they draw it and they activate it turn 1, most decks just couldn't do anything, and they could only end turn. It's really unfair. So yeah, limited to 2 is really fine. Infernity launcher to 2, that's I really like that because I like playing Infernities. It being at 2, it won't help Infernities be competitive, but it's just gonna make the deck more fun, I feel. Conquistador to 2, I think that's fine because Labyrinth is probably a better trap deck. At least for me, yeah. I personally like using Labyrinth more than Eldritch. And even at 2, Conquistador is still probably fine. Yeah, I think it could be unlimited. So yeah, Conquistador at 2 is fine. Pancat 3. Pancat 3 is okay. Yeah, it is at 2 and not many decks are playing it anyway, so it at 3 is probably fine. Memories of Hope is fine. Scapegoat is fine. Jackalope is it's really good. I like playing Dangers in a lot of decks. I like playing Dangers and I like playing Danger Dark World. I like playing Dangers in Phantom Knights. I play Dangers in Crystons to discard my stuff. Yeah, I do like to play Dangers in a lot of decks, so seeing Jackalope being unlimited is really good news for me. But I'm not really sure if that's a good idea if they're going to release tier very soon, because Danger Tournament will probably be one of the best decks in the format if they decide to release tier. So yeah, I guess they could still play other danger cards. I think at least for danger to limit, Nessie is probably the best danger that they could play. Anyway, double Iris at 3 is fine because they banned the FTK. Salamangreat Gazelle, yeah, it's salads are pretty fine, pretty balanced, I feel. Curse Eldland, yeah, they could probably put Eldritch back to full power if they ban all the if they limit all the floodgates, because yeah, realistically the reason why Eldritch was good in the first place was because of the floodgates. So yeah, that's the end of the ban list. It's pretty cool. I quite like the changes. Uh I especially like the Jackalope Unlimit because I really like to play dangers, and also the semi limits are pretty good. Grass is uh grass being semi limited is pretty good. More floodgates being semi limited is good. Shifter is very toxic, so limiting it to 2 is fine. It's even better if you even like ban the cards or limited it to 1. I guess 2 is fine. Pank to 3 is pretty good, and yeah. So overall, this balance is pretty good, I say. Yeah, but it still probably won't do too much to the current meta. At least the balance itself wouldn't, because Mathmech and Branded Despia and Runic are still probably the best decks in the entire game, and the balance doesn't do a lot to directly hit those decks. I think the way that they will be out of the meta is probably when they release Right in Tournament, and those two decks will replace the current best decks in the format. And yeah, I am quite excited to play some of the new decks from Pote, but yeah, we will have to wait and see.